actually even summer yet. I don't know. I live in Hawaii, and so like it's summer here all throughout the year. So I
Oh, that
guess
must be so
summer.
hard.
But yeah, I mean, it's no. It's actually a bless. It's such a
I,
blessing, honestly. Like only hard part about it is not being able to like dress out like for like fall and like winter. Like, girl, I have so much coats for what? Nothing. But my summer is going really amazing. So busy, so blessed, and yeah, it started like June 15th, right? I looked up the actual like first day of summer.
is it that? I think it's like June 20th. You're close
Uh,
though.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. It was around though. I was around those times.
Yeah, I was like, my birthday is around there, so I know.
Where are you at?
I'm in New York.
Oh, okay. All right. How's your summer?
It's so rainy. It has been the rainiest summer, and it's so hot. But everyone's living life. Everyone's been like
Outside, everything.
outside.
Honestly, anything is better than last year, you know? Last year's summer, we were all stuck at home. Anything, I'll take anything but last year's summer, really.
Exactly. I feel the exact same way, and I think that's like it feels good because everyone's just like in a good mood about it too.
Yes.
Yeah,
What do we look alike right now? Like with our
I
necklaces,
know.
I can't look at you.
Like, do you need a doppelganger? Okay, next question. So, 30 Days with Bretman Rock. How? Tell us a little bit more about that show. More about the show. Also, how are the reactions?
30 Days with Bretman Rock in the Jungle. Yeah, that show came out of like nowhere, to be honest. One day I went on a meeting with YouTube. As people like we go on meetings and we never really like take it. I don't take my meetings seriously sometimes. So when YouTube came to me, they were like, "Brett, we have a show. Like, what do you want to do?" I was like, "Oh, they're just asking to ask." So I was like, at the time I was really into plants, and I just jokingly said I wanted to go to the jungle. 1 week later, they came out with a full storyline, ready to go. They came to Hawaii and they're like, "Sis, we're ready to film." And I was like, "Okay, let's do it." And, and that was that. But yeah, we're on episode 2 right now. Episode 2 came out yesterday, and I'm by myself now in the jungle. The first episode was like me training for the jungle. Like, how much can you really learn in like 24 hours about like survival, you know?
Right.
And then now I'm in the jungle. Yesterday, no spoiler alerts, but yesterday I couldn't start my fire and I couldn't start a shelter. And so I literally was just stuck in the jungle for the whole night. And when I tell you I'm literally scared of the dark, I covered, like, right when it got dark, I covered my eyes and I just waited until I heard the birds chirping until, like, I was like, it's morning. Because the camera people, like the set crew, they kind of just like leave me in there at night, and they leave me alone with the survival expert who's like next to me or like near me all the time, but he's not allowed to like help me or like feed me or anything. But yes, so when the crew's back home, I'm in the jungle by myself, like just shitless, like scared. There's like wild boars around. But yeah, I'm here today. I filmed that back in April, so at least we know I survived. But yeah,
I'm literally just like, you did this to yourself, though. I'm like, you said,
that's
I want
why.
to go outside. And they were like, okay.
Yeah, that's literally why I don't even expect people to feel bad for me, because you know what? I asked for it. I asked for it. So
I love it. I love it so much. Now I'm like, I'm have to watch, going to watch all of it.
have you ever like gone camping before? Like, have you had any experiences outdoors? How's like outdoor life in New York? Because you guys have like outdoors too. It's not as common
Yeah.
as everyone make it seem.
Yeah. I mean, it's also really easy to go upstate. So, like, I've gone camping. Did I love it? No. Was it an experience? Yes.
Yes.
Would I do it again? Maybe.
That's exactly what I say. People are like, would you do it again? I'm like, absolutely fucking not. Absolutely fucking not. I had my thing. I did what I had to do. I clocked out and I learned what I learned.
I have clocked out of this one. Checked it. I did it. I'm just like, I feel the same way. I'm like, I get the same feeling when I like am in a house and then I go outside and then I
Yeah.
go back inside. Like, I feel I don't feel.
Do you think that COVID really had that effect though? Because I felt like during COVID, there's nothing more I wanted to do but be outside. And now when I am outside, there like my time outside is like so little. Like I get over things so fast. I get over people fast, and I'm like, okay, I'm outside. I did the thing. Clocking back in.
I don't think it's that. I think the outside's like a new level of extreme. I feel like when you go to sleep outside and you're laying down, you're like, I do own a, like, I am lucky I have a bed. I'm grateful
Yes.
for what I have. And this reminded me that I'm really grateful for that, which is like,
Yeah. I mean, my to be honest, one of the biggest thing I learned was how much narcissistic things I had in me a little bit, because for that whole week I didn't see my reflection. And obviously I'm a beauty guru. I see my reflection every day. I talk to my camera every day. So for someone like me who's always in front of the camera looking at their reflection, it was really hard not to see yourself for a whole entire week, especially with my like 12-step skincare routine and my another 12-step for my hair. Like I I don't know. It was you guys have to watch it.
I'm literally imagining you like pouring water somewhere so you can see your reflection.
You have no idea. The only time I really saw a bit of my reflection was when the cameras were facing me, and you know how sometimes black and you do see your like silhouette. So every time they were like, stop looking at the camera. You're supposed to look natural. I'm like, bitch, I'm looking at my fucking reflection. I'm not looking at the camera.
Right. But you're also like, maybe I don't want to look.
Yeah, no, I had to stop. I had to stop myself like the last couple of days because I had like bites all over my face, like pimples, and girl.
We are lucky. We are lucky to live the lives we have.
What's your ethnicity? I'm still tripping out.
I'm Mexican.
Oh, she's Latina. I love that. My ex-wife. I love your skin.
I love your skin.
Well, I mean, we look alike, so.
Yeah, I was like, this is our mirror.
This is
I
me.
know. Well, you're also making me want to like get a. Now I'm like, maybe
Oh,
you know?
uh, it's cute. It's like a
It
little.
is cute.
I feel like it's like a wolf cut, but it's. Oh, sorry.
It's not.
My phone
No,
was.
you're good.
You have 20% left.
Oh, okay. Do you have a charger?
Oh yeah, she's on. She's on.
Oh, okay. I was like, we can speed this up. We don't have to keep talking about our hair. But okay, actually talking about beauty. So beauty makeup has become was a part of your brand early on. These are all Danny's questions, which are great questions. So I'm just like,
I miss Danny.
I know. She was sad. She had to go get her mom.
But I'm actually going to New York in a couple of weeks, so I might see Miss Danny.
You should, yeah.
But
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, no, you should see her. That's great. I'm happy for you. Yeah. Okay. So do you still have off-camera time to play with looks? So yeah, how's your relationship with like makeup and beauty shifted?
I think with the pandemic going on, I feel like in the beginning I was definitely playing around with makeup because I didn't know what to do. I had nothing else to do. And then it got a little time consuming, and I was like, okay, why am I spending 2 hours to do my full face of makeup for just one person to see me? And that one person is my dog at the time. So like nobody was seeing me in my makeup, and so I just kind of like wanted to like experiment more with like other things that I was wanting to. And so I got into plants, I got into sewing, I got into fashion. And so to answer your question, I haven't been playing with makeup just because I feel like I've been trying to experiment with like other things that I'm interested in as well. So yeah, no, not really. I'm not wearing makeup
Yeah.
any days. So.
I thought I was like at least blush. At least.
No, I'm just rosy like that.
Sun kissed.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I kind of feel the same. I really love makeup, but I feel like it's so time consuming. And during the pandemic, I was like, to keep my spirits up, I would do makeup for like I would do a full face and then just be like, now I'm gonna sit down.
Now I'm gonna sit down in this and admire my work for like maybe 20 minutes. Like honestly, yeah, with pandemic, like my makeup was on. I was doing my makeup longer than it was on me. So I was like,
Right.
Let me just wipe this off and not do makeup right now. So yeah, no, I haven't been.
Yeah, that's fair. I also am like, you're growing. You're doing other things now. So
She's cooking. She's doing things.
she's cooking. She's growing plants.
Yes, and then some.
Do you have a green thumb or are you like,
I do. I didn't know I had a green thumb until like COVID, and I was like, I wasn't forced to get plants, but I didn't have like much friends, so I was like, you know what? Let me go get some plants. I went like on a hiatus one day, and I went to Home Depot, and I just came home with like 13 plants, and then the rest was history. And like I had a whole jungle in my balcony. I got kicked out of my neighborhood. It was a whole story, girl.
wait, you got kicked out of your neighborhood?
Because I guess like the HOA doesn't allow us to have like plants in our balconies. And I had a whole jungle in my balcony, and I was like,
Right.
you know what? Let me move into the jungle, and so that's what I did. Not that I got kicked out. I was like, I got tired of like
Right.
written up, and I was like, girl, let me just go somewhere else.
Yeah, you were not fired. You quit.
Mm-hmm. Very
Hmm. Yeah, exactly.
weeks.
I love it. Okay, next question. What does home mean to you? What do you think of when you hear the word home?
Home. I've always been like an island boy, regardless of like where I was. Like even when I was in the Philippines, I lived like the island lifestyle by the beach, fresh water. You know, I'm always eating like seafood and stuff like that. So when I hear the word home, I think of like just water and forest. Like I was always surrounded by that, and so yeah, it's so weird to say that, but like home is nature to me. Yeah, it's so ew. Oh my god, not me getting so like sentimental, but yeah, home is nature. Home is water. Home is plants. Yeah. What is home to
Inside, nature inside.
you? Yeah, for someone who's in New York, what is home to you?
Ooh, that's hard because I left my like. Do you live with your family or like near your family at least,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, like all my family is in Texas, so I feel like home is Texas in a lot of ways.
I love that.
Yeah, but I hate to be the person that's like, I think home is like where your friends are because I
Yeah.
love like it's hard to not be around. Like now I've built my world here, and anytime I've left, I'm like, I miss my friends. I miss
Yeah.
like,
Home is where you really, yeah. I agree with you. Honestly, that's the same way as me. Like, yeah, I could say like home is where my family is, but girl, like, if I ain't got no friends, then I have no friends.
I know now I'm realizing I'm like, oh no, my mom's definitely gonna be watching this. Like home is exactly where my mother is and my
Yeah.
father.
Oh yeah, mom. If you're watching this, home is where you're at.
Home is where my family is always. Thank you. Okay, so now we have a fun fact. You ran track in high school, so
Yeah.
fun fact. But what's another one?
I actually ran. Yes, I ran track in high school. Another fun fact that track is not my only sport. I feel like people don't realize that I grew up like doing sports my whole entire life. I'm literally named after wrestlers. Like do you know Bret the Hitman Hart and The Rock?
Bretman. Do you mean The Rock, like Dwayne The Rock?
Yeah, Dwayne The Rock and Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret Hart.
I don't, but now I want to.
Yeah, I was named after wrestlers, and my whole life, my parents made me do sports. I did like soccer, baseball, hockey, even, and football. So that's another fun fact. Track is not my only sport, and that's why I'm so active today. Because my parents embedded that in me. They made me do sports. Um,
Wow,
yeah, another one would probably be I can fart with my throat. Mm-hmm.
that's
You want to hear?
burping. That's burping.
No, no.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Secret talent of mine. You want to hear it again?
Yes.